Hello everyone, so this is the demo for the best web-based e-learning system out there. So the system is complete and it contains three users. A first user is a learner, or you can call him a student. We have an instructor, you can call him a teacher. We have an admin, so you can call him an admin. So let's start with what a teacher can do inside this e-learning system. Let's sign in. So first of all, a teacher can add a class which he or she can teach. Maybe let's say first year subject uh, uh, metaphysics. So if you had maybe first year subject methodology and save it, something will appear on here, or a we can call it a class image. So a class, the image of your class will appear on here, and it is well designed and animated. You can see it. So if you add your class like this, let's say you say your class name is in second year, subject it is metaphysics, and save, always something will happen, and that thing is this image here, which is the image of your class. So when you are entering inside this class, you will enter and do something else. Maybe write subject overview about it, send downloadable material, send an assignment, put an announcement, put a class calendar, a quiz, etc. And all of these requirements here, you can put it for your class. So let's remove this because we don't use this for now. So if you are wrong about your class, you can click remove and it will be removed easily. So you can remove it and it can easily be removed. So let's go inside our class of metaphysics and see what we have added inside of here. So first of all, if you are in your class, you'll start to see your students here. Your student will be aligned in here. So you will see your student names, and you can remove a student which is not in your class anymore. So you can see your student names, all of your student names, and your email and their images. Also, a teacher can see or an instructor can see a subject overview. He can either add a subject overview or edit a subject overview. But for now, as because we have already added a subject overview, so a teacher can only edit a subject overview. So you can say for class meta physics and save. So you have already edited a subject overview. So also a teacher can add, or an instructor can add, a downloadable material. So in order for instructor to add a downloadable material, can easily go inside the downloadables, but inside his class, specific class. So click a downloadable material, and maybe an image or wherever you can select, give it a first name, description, and upload it, and it will appear like this. First name, like when you put here a first work, will be in here, description will be in here, and uploaded by you here, so your name will be captured in here. So you can download this to approve if it is the right one, or the right downloadable you want to send for your class, and if it is not, you can remove it. So also a teacher can add an assignment. So if a teacher wants to add, or an instructor wants to add an assignment, you can choose a specific assignment, give it a file name, give it a description, and upload it. So example, you can see here one of already uploaded assignment. File name is assignment, description is assignment for the for first work, and it is already captured a date, the date for today. So after uploading an assignment, as we know, an assignment must be marked. So we have the place that you can mark a returned assignment. So you can view the students who have submitted this assignment here. So if there is no one who submitted this assignment, you'll find it to look like this. But if there is any student who submitted an assignment, you'll find it some box here to put a mark. So let's test for a student or submit. Let's see how a student can see this assignment, this downloadable, and this subject overview on his panel. So let's enter as a student here. Let's say a student entering here. So let the student called Robbie log in inside the system. So you can sign in. So first of all, he or she, if he's a student for you and he is already registered in this system, he can see that he can find that there is notifications here. First of all, the lecturer or an instructor or a teacher called Israel had an assignment file of assignment. There is link here. Also, he had an announcement, so you get the link here. Also, that instructor put a message for the student, so the student can view and see a message in here. So let's see inside that instructor if there is a message. So there is an announcement. What is this announcement all about? So also there is a class calendar. Let's see, there is this class calendar, and there is, so let's take a look for this announcement. You can see the announcement is here. Welcome to first year. How to type an announcement? You can easily type an announcement here, announcement, and post that announcement, and the announcement will appear in here. Also, you can delete an announcement, you can edit an announcement depending on what you want to do with that announcement. So also a teacher can prepare a class calendar. So a class calendar for the events that will go on inside this e-learning system. So maybe from 13th to 19th there will be learning, but also from 23 to 25 there will be exercising past paper. But also you can add something else, like from 27 to 30 maybe there will be a meeting inside this system maybe. So you can see from 28 to 30 there will be a meeting. So from 27th to 30 there will be a meeting, and the calendar will show like this. So also a teacher can add a quiz inside the same class of metaphysics. So in order to add a quiz, the teacher will go on here in a quiz section and add a quiz. Click a button that is called add a quiz. So if you don't see this, just click my class. After clicking my class, if you see this image here and this image here, go down directly to a quiz section, the place that is written as a quiz. Click that and add a quiz. You can add a quiz title, quiz description. After that, you can add quiz questions. So because here we have already have one quiz, so let's add another quiz. So the quiz title is called meta, description is called physics. So you can save that quiz. After saving that quiz called metaphysics, you can add question by clicking this button here. It's called question. So let's go back. You can see here there is button that's called question. You can click it and add questions. The panel to add a question is beautiful like this. It's so attractive. So you can say maybe a question, maybe let's write something, anything. This is the question, and that question will have two choices. Either you have a choice to put it as a multiple question and or a true and false question. So if it's a multiple question, you write the answer, you write those multiples that has to be chosen, and select one which is the right answer and save. So this is the way to put it. But if, because here we have already have our quiz here, I've already prepared our quiz for demonstration in order to not to take a long time. Our quiz here have already have two questions. All animal eat grass, so true or false. So because I'm an instructor, I've already prepared this quiz. I know the answer is false. And what is better physics? It's a multiple choice question which its answer was A. So after knowing that we have two questions and one quiz, let's go back and add this quiz to a certain class. You can add the quiz to a certain class. Let's say the quiz is first year. Put the time in minutes. Let's say it's 1 minute quiz and it's for the first years. So you can see the quiz has already sent for the first years. So also we have this area here of assignment, announcement, downloadable, backpack, message, and notification, and my class. So let's see what is the significance of a message. So a message is when an instructor wants to send a message to his learners. So maybe the message is created for learners. You can click learners. So whose learner we want to send a message, maybe this one. You can send a message to this guy here, say maybe welcome, and send the message. So message sent, and you can see here in message sent, the message is called welcome is sent for Israel. So you can remove that message and it will be removed in the entire system. So the system has many functionality. A teacher can send a message, can add a downloadable, maybe a PDF file to a student, can add an announcement, add assignment to a specific class, to a specific student, to a specific someone who has already log into this system and started to use this system. So let's go to my class and let's prove now how a student can see a quiz, can see assignment, and done the assignment and an announcement. So let's log in as a student now. Let's log in as a student. So maybe the student's name is Robbie and the password is 123456. Login. So now you can see here the student has 4 notifications and 1 message. So he has a practice quiz, he had an announcement, an assignment. So a student now is entering inside the system and he start to see stuff that have already uploaded by his instructor to the system. So there is assignment, there is announcement. Okay, so let's take a look uh, for a practice quiz. Let's start with a practice quiz. A student find out there is a practice quiz. So you can click that link and see quiz title is first year, description is metaphysics, quiz time is 1 minute. So you can click take a quiz and the time will start to count here within 1 minute. So you can see here the time is counting. So the question is said all animals eat grass. If the student say true or false, so you can say maybe it's a false. So it's the false and say next question. So what is metaphysics? So this is another question. You can see if a student click physics, you can say next question. So as because the quiz is over, it contains only 2 questions, so a student can submit a quiz. So he must submit this quiz before this time is goes out. So you can click submit a quiz and the quiz has already been taken. So you can see after submitting a quiz right away, a student can see the mark after doing his or her quiz. So you can see already the mark is in here. So let's see also how a student can see a, can view or can see directly a notification about announcement. So how a student can view an announcement. So an instructor called Israel had an announcement that is in this link here. So a student can click that link and view. The announcement date is 13th of 2021. The announcement and another announcement was in this time. The announcement is this one. So a student can easily view announcement like that. So also let's go back and see how a student can view an assignment and answer that assignment and upload that assignment to a teacher, and how a teacher can see that assignment. So first of all, you can simply click the link that is called assignment here. Assignment, click that link. So after clicking the link, before submitting an assignment, you have to know what type of assignment is that and do. So you must download first that assignment, download it. After downloading that assignment, maybe it's this one. After downloading, open that assignment, click here, open. So this is assignment. A student can do this assignment, do assignment. After do that assignment, he can submit that assignment. I can submit now that assignment. So let's see how a student can submit an assignment after do that assignment. So you can go up here and click submit assignment. So choose file for submitting. So a student can choose any file, maybe this one here. Open. File name is metaphysics. Description is assignment, and a student can click upload, and that assignment has already been uploaded. So after uploading an assignment, what will a student be waiting for? Will be waiting for his mark here. So let's see how a teacher can put a mark here for a student. So let's log out and log in as a teacher. So let's log out and log in as a teacher. So let's see how first a teacher can see that assignment and how can he mark that assignment and put directly to the mark to a student. So first of all, when a teacher logs in and the student has already submitted an assignment, the teacher can find a notification here. Click that notification and see that the student called Robbie submitted an assignment called metaphysics, and the link for that assignment is this one. So the teacher directly just click that link and go on, find that the file name is called metaphysics. Description is assignment submitted by the name of the student. The teacher can see it here. So what will a teacher do? First of all, download that assignment, see the how a student performed that assignment, and put a mark. Maybe the student gets 66. So put a mark and save. After putting this mark and save, now let's go in as a student. So a student will log in 1, 2, 3, 4. So the student will log in and see that. So the student will log in like this, and now the student wants to know the mark of his assignment. Now, when a student goes directly and click this link for an assignment and say maybe submit an assignment, click there, submit an assignment, we'll see the mark 66 in here. But not only that is the way to see the mark for that assignment, but the student also can go in my progress and see there is a mark here. So for the assignment, so you can see there is assignment, uploaded date, and a grade. Also the quiz mark is already registered like this in this system. Yeah, like very cool. Like this, you can see the quiz minute is 1 minute, description, metaphysics quiz, title, first year, and the mark for that quiz, it is in here. So now let's see how a teacher can see the mark, the quiz mark for a student. Let's log in as a teacher. So a teacher can log in. So now you can see that how a teacher can see a quiz mark for a student. Now a teacher will go here up to where it is written view submitted quiz, click that, and he will see that Robbie Robinson first year, class first year, he gets result 2 out of 2 in his quiz. So this is how a teacher can see the mark for a student. So let's go on and see that how a student can view downloadable, maybe PDF downloadables, and etc. etc. So let's log out and see and view how a student can see a downloadable. So after knowing that how a student can practice quiz, can view an announcement, can submit assignment, now let's go to how a student can add can view a downloadable. How a student can view a downloadable. So now let's see here. So as we can see that there is no any link for downloadable here. There is no any link that is said that someone has uploaded a downloadable material. So how can a student go on and view a downloadable materials? So the student can click in my class directly. If a teacher announced that I've uploaded downloadable material in announcement area, so a student can click my class, go to that teacher's class. If it is metaphysics, click and go directly here to downloadable material and click. So a student directly will see that there is this downloadable material uploaded by an instructor called Israel, description this one, file name this one. So directly, if a student wants to download this and read it offline, he can download this. But if the students don't want to download, so if a student maybe don't want to download this just keep it inside the system. He will click in here and copy and check the item to backpack and click yes. So directly the backpack will contain this downloadable material, and he can every time when the students log in inside this system, he may download this downloadable material inside this system backpack. So either a student can download it, this downloadable, and view it on offline, or a student can leave the downloadable inside the system and come back to the system later to view that downloadable. So let's go back to notification area. So we have already seen that a student can see a quiz and then do a quiz, a timed quiz, announcement and view an announcement, assignment and do an assignment. Also, a student can view any other assignment if it's already uploaded inside the system. But how can a student view a message? So you can see then there is message here, one notification about a message. So okay, so the teacher called, first of all, the student will see what teacher write this message for him or her. So you can see the teacher called Israel on this date writes a message for him directly that is well done. So the student may remove this message or directly reply the message and write something in here and reply for a teacher and say yes, and the teacher will see that that message in his dashboard. So let's go back here and see if a student may see or view any other thing uh, 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 besides what we have already discussed there. So let's go on and click a student class of metaphysics. First of all, we say the student will see his fellow students in here, fellow student images and names. So if there is a 100 student, 1,000 students in here, will all display in here with their image and their names. Also, a student will see the progress in this same subject. So the progress will be in here, the progress about assignment and the progress about quiz. Also, a student may view a subject overview. So we'll see the picture of his teacher or her teacher. We'll see the picture here, and the subject overview will be in here. And the student will view this info about subject overview in here. Also, a student will be able to see, can be able to see a downloadable material. A downloadable material will be in here, and the place to download will be in here, and the description for that downloadable material. But the student cannot add downloadable material to his or her teacher. So this is why this place here is restricted. So also a student can view assignment in this same class. So a student can see an assignment, download that assignment, do the assignment and submit that assignment back and see the result in here about that assignment. So the place to submit that assignment will be in here. When the student submit that assignment, will get the mark in here. So also a student may see all the announcement that the teacher put for him or her. So the student can see, or a learner can see the assignment, the announcement that the teacher display for him or her. Also, a student can see a calendar of events, how he or she is going about to use this system. If I think my recommendation for all the students who will use this system is to use the calendar first. The calendar will contain all the information about what your teacher is going to do from what day to what day. So if the teacher says from 13th to 19th, there will be learning, so you can go on and start to learn. Also, if the teacher says from 23 to 25 there will be exercise paper, so you can see here there is exercise paper. From 27 to 30 there will be a meeting, so you can see here there will be a meeting. So the calendar of event, simply a teacher can add the calendar, and the calendar will go directly to his class. It's only the only class that that teacher teaches. So also about the quiz, a student will view a quiz mark, time, description, and quiz title. So this is the part of a teacher and a student, how a teacher can put a quiz, can put can put a subject overview to a student, downloadable material, and how a student can view a subject overview, and how a student can view assignment, and how a student can view announcement, and how a student can view and the calendar of event, and how a student can view. But let's go now about what an admin can see and what an admin can do inside this very attractive system. So what an admin can do and what an admin can view inside this system. Now let's log in as an admin. In order to log in as an admin in this system, you just you just log out and type here oh, this, because this is not a secret, you can type here an admin. So you can type there an admin. So if you get this system as a school or wherever, you can just hide this admin place anywhere out of this URL here. So let's log in as an admin. So you directly going to see that you can directly going to see that if you log in as an admin, you'll find this dashboard, the very cool dashboard that is very attractive, that will show you registered instructors. Registered instructors are those who are teachers, or you can say that lecturers. So you can see all the number of registered instructors, the total instructors, because there might be an instructor in this system that is an instructor but is not already registered. So you can see, so registered learner, you can see learners. So there is learners in this system, but there is registered learner. So you can register and unregistered learners, and we'll see there how we can do that. So an admin can view classes. So how many classes in the entire system? If there is 10 classes, you can see 100 classes, you can see in here. Downloadable files, you can see in here. An admin, he or she can see, you can see the downloadable files and the subjects. How many subjects are already registered in this system? An admin can view in here. So how to go about register a subject? So you can see here there is this button of adding a subject. So an admin, when he click this button, he can put a subject code. This system can be used in universities, and it can work wonders, because this system was specifically designed it is specifically designed for universities, secondary schools, and any other place that there is it is education organization. So you can put subject code, subject title, units number, semester if it's first semester or second semester, and description in here, and save. This is how you are going to add subjects. So classes, also administrator can add classes, maybe first year, second year, and third year. You can add those classes, and if anything goes wrong, you can mark and delete anything that goes wrong. So also an admin can add other admins that will help on the work of administration. So if it's only one is only one admin here, he or she can add another administrator, so for helping in administrative work. So also administrator can add a department, so department and head of a department. Maybe the department is philosophy, maybe the department is language, and head of that department. So also administrator can add learners, so a learner must be in a specific class, so also ID number for a learner will be in here. So maybe because most of universities use ID number, you can put ID number in here, first name and the last name, and the entire detail will be in here. But there is another magic trick in here that an admin can do. If this student, maybe this one, is registered, but is already registered, but now is the second year, now the student wasn't paid well, now admin can unregister the student, so he can mark here as unregistered. As you see, when you put the arrow in here, it said mark as unregistered. When you click mark as unregistered, the student will go out from registered student and will find him in unregistered student. And if the student is marked as unregistered student, will not be able to log in inside the system. Just that, will not be able to log in inside the system. Also, let's go to instructors. So an administrator can add instructors by using the department's first name and the last name, and instructors will appear in here. So also administrator can view downloadable materials, the entire system downloadable material, and instructor administrator can view uploaded assignment. The entire system uploaded assignment will be in here. Content, this is the place whereby an administrator can write something that will appear in a motherboard of this system. Let's show you where this content will appear. The content will appear in this area here of a footer. So if you write content, add content in here, this content will appear in that area that I show you. So also an administrator can monitor logs. Logs is where someone has logged in or logged out. So what time someone logged in or logged out, or what time, date of logging in, date of logging out, username. So activity log, an administrator also can view activity logs. Maybe there is anything that is assignment, or there is assignment or downloadable, administrator can view how it goes on. So school year, so this is the place that you don't want to touch, because if you change this school year on a real time, or when the system is online, the entire system will lose everything, will lose every data. So this place, if you are an administrator, you don't want to touch this place at all. Let's leave it. If you want to add another school year, you can add and start afresh. But if you go up here and delete this year, that means you have deleted the entire database of this system. So let's go for the calendar of events. Also, an administrator can add a calendar of events, and that calendar of event will appear according to other administrator. It will be for those other administrator that he or she or that main administrator registered in this system. So that's all for this system, guys. I think you have enjoyed, how a teacher and a student communicate inside this system. There is assignment, there is downloadable, there is there is a lot, there is messages, there is quizzes inside this system, there is an administrator, there is notifications. So you can see there is the long list of stuffs that the student can enjoy inside this system. And you can see there is a lot and a lot of stuffs that you can continue to see as a links inside this system. So let's go on and finish by logging in as a teacher or an instructor. Let's log in as an instructor and let me show you one thing, one last thing. So also you can see that here there is those students that that registered in this system. But how a teacher can change the image in here? So you can see there is this area here of changing a password. An instructor or a teacher can change a password, can change an avatar. This is the place now you can see the teacher will be able to change an image. So if we click, an image will change. So also an instructor can log out, change an avatar and change a password. Now let's go in here. So let's go inside this class. An instructor view the students that he teaches. He can remove those students. Also he can add, or he can view learners list and publish that learners list in a hard copy. Let's go on and see how an instructor can add a learner. So in order an instructor to add a learner, let's see, these are the learners that's found in this system. So an instructor will go on and click add and go up here, sorry, go up here and click add learner. If there is any there is any learner that is not in the system at the moment and he is required to be in that class, an instructor will go and add learners and click add and add another learner. But let's go back and go to the learners list. So you can see there is learners list, first name and last name, and an instructor also can print this learners list in very well printable form like this. So that's it guys. This is my e-learning system. You can buy it in a link of a description below, or if you are in Tanzania, you can call me. I'll give you my numbers. You can call me with a number 0756 43 10 32, and I will come to your school and put this system for you. And there will be a free a free let's say free demonstration for your teachers and your students when we come to your school to upload this system. But also if you buy this system, make sure you even if you are not a programmer or you are a programmer, this system is very easy to use and very easy to upload online, and it doesn't have any single error. Everything is clean, very clean. Everything is attractive. Everything made the life of a learners easy. So click the link below. I will put every links below this demonstration. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video of another very cool system that I will create for you. Thank you and goodbye.